what's up guys, it's Jeremy with Techspective. Today I'm coming at you with my first video review. I'm very excited to give you this review. I've been trying to think of a product that can relate to everybody for my first video review. Something that everybody can consider, not something that's way out in the ballpark in terms of price or what it really can do or what it's for. I picked something that everybody could relate to and could use in their life. Now that the device has been out for a few months and everybody else in the tech world has been able to give you their perspective, and this was my perspective on the Techspective of the Google ChromeCast. Let's get started. Stay tuned because there's a giveaway at the end.
Chromecast is one of those things that is for some people a no-brainer and an instant purchase, because honestly you can't go wrong. Chromecast is a small dongle that connects via HDMI to your television. Actually, most of the content is based on Android, not Chrome, so the name is slightly misleading. Chromecast is an extension to your TV that lets you view media. When I personally purchased this Google Chromecast, there were 4 applications that work with the device: the Google Chrome app, the YouTube app, the Netflix app, and the Pandora app. Since my purchase, the API has been opened up and more applications have Chromecast support. But what exactly does this Chromecast do? Basically, Chromecast acts as a mirroring device similar to Apple's AirPlay, but not really. It lets you view content from your phone or tablet on your television. That's a better way to put it. There's a lot of confusion surrounding Chromecast and what it actually does. It's not like the Amazon Fire TV or the Apple TV, at least for the most part, because it does not offer an actual interface like the Fire TV and Apple TV. This means that Chromecast is not an independent device and you need an existing iOS or Android device to send content to it. In that regard, Chromecast also does not directly mirror your mobile device on your TV. You use your device to send content to Chromecast, and then it looks it up on its own while connected to Wi-Fi and streams it. More on that later. For now, let's take a look at the hardware. The Chromecast is small, extremely small. It's around the same form factor as a USB stick, just a bit larger. It's still able to fit in small spaces, such as behind your TV, without any problem. On the outside, there is a small LED and the Chrome logo, and a micro USB port for power. Included in the box is an AC power adapter that connects to the micro USB port, or if your TV or receiver has a USB slot, in this video I'm using the Denon receiver, you can use that to power your Chromecast. That is also an included cable. And apart from the male HDMI, that's about it. I like how Google packaged the Chromecast surprisingly good for such a cheap item. In the flap that exposes Chromecast, you will get a quick, simple guide on how to get started. It's really that simple. Once plugged into your TV, Chromecast will guide you through connecting to Wi-Fi, naming your Chromecast, and getting started connecting your device. Like I mentioned earlier, Chromecast now has many applications that it is compatible with, but for the sake of keeping this review simple, I'm going to test the functions that were available at launch: Chrome, Google Music, and YouTube. If you'd like to see a more in-depth video on specific applications, specifically newer ones, like this video and let me know in the comments section. One of the most popular apps used for Chromecast, at least in my opinion, is YouTube. I think that it's a great feature to be able to come home with a YouTube video that you'd like to watch, perhaps share it with other people, and sit down and watch it on the big screen, instead of on your tiny phone. Casting a YouTube video to Chromecast is simple and can be done with any computer in the Chrome browser, or any iOS, Android, or Windows phone using the YouTube app, and it can be done in seconds. Today, I'll be using my iPhone. Many regular YouTube users have noticed that the full screen button in the YouTube play bar has been moved out as of about 6 months ago when Chromecast was released, and in its spot is now a strange icon with a TV on it. That's the Chromecast icon. Pressing that will allow you to connect to a Chromecast on your Wi-Fi network. If you have multiple on one network, you choose which one you'd like to cast, hence naming them. Once connected, your device will send a link of the video to the Chromecast, which will then look at the video and play it. It's not directly mirroring the phone. This means that while the video is playing, you can use other apps on your phone. If you'd like to pause or scrub through YouTube videos that are currently playing, you can do so easily in the app. In my experience with sending videos to Cast, it works very well and only with a short delay between sending and playing it. Remember, it needs to look up the video again and buffer it. It's not basing this off of what you already loaded on your phone. You're sending it to the Chromecast again. But all in all, sending YouTube videos to the Chromecast is probably my favorite feature and a darn useful one too. While I expect to start using Pandora or other music platforms with Chromecast in the future, right now Google Play Music available for iOS and Android, and of course online, works great with Chromecast. It's very simple, just choose the song you'd like to listen to and press the same icon, now right at the bottom of the music artwork. The device will send the song and any song you choose until you press the icon and hit disconnect to the Chromecast to play. The audio, just like the YouTube video, is adjustable using the app. Google Play Music is a great experience with the Chromecast, especially if you have Play Music All Access, a service where you get to access any song without paying. That's a pretty cool feature. Please tell me in the comments if you'd like a video on that. Now, the last thing that you can do with the Chromecast that I'll cover today is cast Chrome. Only time that the name actually makes sense. This feature, very similar to the last two that I've showed, lets you send a web page to be loaded on the Chromecast, except that you can still interact with the page in Chrome in real time and it'll show up on the screen. However, it still isn't streaming, so there will be a bit of delay, and you will not be able to switch tabs without saying cast all tabs. There is also an experimental option to cast your entire desktop, but it actually crashed when I did it, probably due to too many pixels to load or something. While I wish that Google would make it so I could cast my Chrome mobile application on my iPhone, this currently only works in the Chrome browser on Mac Windows and select Chromebooks. Therefore, this feature is quite limited. If you're really hoping to cast web pages, this isn't going to work out great for you, at least right now, because of the limitations. Keep in mind that the entire feature is still in beta at the time of making this video. So Chromecast really has some great features, and even if it can't do everything, what it does well, considering the price of this device. So let's talk about this price. It's pretty crazy. The Chromecast was just lowered from $35 to $30. That's awesome. It's even hard for me to critique it as a reviewer to an extent because of the price. It's just a no-brainer. It turns any old TV into a device that is connected to the internet and to your phone for just $30. There's no smart TV necessary. You can even do what I do, plug it into the other port of your computer monitor to get content from your phone on your monitor too. It's like a no-brainer purchase with any TV in my opinion, and does so much for such a cheap price point. Some people will be confused about whether a device like Apple TV or Amazon Fire TV is right for them with a full operating system, or if the Chromecast is right for them if they already have a device. I believe that in some cases, having an operating system in the TV is redundant if you already have one on the device that you carry around, but in other cases it is convenient. It really depends on the person and the scenario. For the price, Chromecast is almost something that you can just buy if you don't know what you want and just want to try something out because of the ridiculously low and amazing price point. In terms of looking for the bang for your buck in technology, you're really not going to beat anything besides the Google Chromecast.